Hello everyone, we have our news for the week, so let's take a look. Maintenance is normal time as usual. Ending with maintenance, we have Dark Visions and the Confessor of Inquisition. So if you need to clear those, you have till maintenance. Also ending, we do have the Parasite Eve Compensation Summon and the 7th anniversary Lapis Replica shops. Everybody that didn't get a chance to claim the error mails before should have gotten them not too long ago. And if you haven't spent all that, do it before maintenance, because once those goes away, that's the end of that. New this week, we have our new global clash unit and clash and everything. So log in, 30 shards for them as usual. We do have 2 units also getting upgrades. They're running banners for those as well. No login shards for the reruns though. So general shops there. The new unit is not premium. And then we have some year-end bonuses. So we're getting a one-time producer's present, 2,000 Lapis, 10+1 ticket, Transcension Pearl, bonus present ticket, and 10 million gil. So that should be on day 1. And then we get a login. So it's some 110 Neovision B tickets, Lapis, energy pots, VIP coins. And then we're getting 2 weeks of this daily free summon, 8+3. 5% Neovision rate on this. So nice to see a boosted Neovision rate at least on that. And 2 weeks should get a couple of decent things. So then we're still continuing with the secondary rate ups. So again, we have the special 15 ticket to get one of the secondary rate up units. They're bringing back the Lapis banner. So we've seen this run a few times. This is just a different name for it. So it's a cash summon. You get some units and then a random amount of Lapis. Doing the bonus Lapis and EX point campaigns. So same thing they've been running a few times there. Nothing new there. And they're bringing back some of the bundles. So we've seen these before. They're just slightly different names. So we get the 5,000 Lapis and fragment tickets times 5. And then they throw in the special seasonal celebration ticket in there. Then we get one for the vision card, which honestly, I don't see a point of them doing these vision card ones that aren't the limited global vision cards. So skip that one. We get the Merry Bundle. So this is a 10+1 ticket, Mystery Crystal Master Crown, 10 energy by 20 pots, and another ticket. And then they're showing us the updated fragment shop, so it goes all the way up to Wonder Splash Lightning at least. And then they show the vision card shop, which honestly, we have the vision card shops, and we get the tickets from permanent units. Premium units, so I don't see a point in them doing those. They should run the limited cards more. So for the unit updates, Elespris and Elena. So we're finally getting the Elespris updates. So a few things, she's getting some new stuff. So one, she's getting her Dark Field on demand, which is fantastic. Honestly, having her field only on the regular limit was such a pain. Then she gets another one. So she's getting a secondary field as well, not as powerful as the pure dark. So 40% on the regular dark, same as it is now. The extra field is Ice, Lightning, Earth, and Dark at 25% down. So secondary field is nice to see. She's also getting a 130 in peril to everything and 25 to all weapons. Very nice to see that as well. They're boosting her limit burst, which is super nice. So the damage is going from a 250 modifier to 400, so she won't do like no damage. And the defense break on her super limit burst is going up to 90%, which is awesome. So she's going to be very useful now. They're also finally giving her chain cap, so she doesn't need to wear 2 sources. And then she's getting a little bit of a passive. It won't matter as much. It's when her health drops down a little bit, she'll get a 250% limit buff to go with her 350 attack buff. But overall, very nice to see the upgrades on Elesperus, especially the 90 defense break. So she's going to be very useful as a breaker. And then for Elena, they're just updating her leader skill, and it's going from 750 all to 850 all, so 100% increase there, and that is super nice to see. So she'll be even more useful. And that's just in morale fights. It's not changing outside of morale fights at all. So we get the new cards. So one for the unit, and then we're getting a limited one. So Beryl is the new Christmas unit. So maxed out is card 1000 health, 130 attack, 100% attack and health, 100% beast and human killer, and 50% limit damage. Brave XP's only units will get the 500 flat attack. So if you need killers for either beast or human, mainly the beast most likely, very nice card. 100% killer with a decent amount of attack on it. If you don't need the killers, you're probably using a different card though. And then for the limited card, so we get Kaito artwork there. 140 attack, 100% attack, 500 flat attack, 50% water resist. Beast and Demon Killer, 75%. And then it's got an active ability. Demon Killer for one ally. And it looks like it's going to power up over 3 turns. So, one ally, that's got to be at least the 250 maxed out. Be even better if it goes above 250, but I don't see that really happening. But decent attack, I mean 140 with the 500 flat, and if you need Beast or Demon Killer, overall, not a bad card. It's going to come down to what the active ability is. The main thing is nothing is locked behind a series, so anybody can use the killer buff at least for demons. It's just a little disappointing that it's only a single ally and not like a whole party thing. But we'll have to see what the numbers are to see just how useful that is. More story. So these have been fairly short overall compared to what we used to get for these stories. But I'm always interested because I'm wondering what's happening to a couple of the characters and all at the moment. I doubt my question is going to be answered in this little snippet. But I do like to see more story. And then the main event, so we get our new Clash. And the sprite, I actually like. I like this sprite better than what they showed on their live stream, which is probably the Echelon like 1 through 4 version. But I like this one better. So Beast, Demon, Human, fairly easy to get killers. Weakness, Earth, Lightning, and Fire. So Earth should be the main weakness there. Uses Ice and Earth, magic attacks, as well as non-elemental magic. We have to deal proper elemental damage, so that's the same as always. We have to deal limit damage on certain turns, though, so this is something that we haven't really seen before. I'm going to have to figure out what turns we need to do limit damage on. Also have to watch out for Paralyze and Stone, so that shouldn't be anything. The main thing here is going to be figuring out which turns we have to do limit damage on to avoid counters. Unless they make the counter nothing to worry about. The usual Clash bundle, I always skip that. And then they are doing something new for now. It's a little bit of a limited shop, going to be open from December 21st to January 10th. And this is just the Xeno Stones that we use to craft the gear. They're going to let us use them as currency in a limited shop. So it looks like all the old materials that we've seen through all the other Clash are coming back, plus they're adding in a couple of new ones. So overall, the materials have always been nice, and there's a few decent ones in there. And for some new stuff, so we're getting the Eradication here, 50% attack and magic, 75% killer for demon, dragon, insect, and plants. And then the other one is Preservation, so that's just like the other one that we got. We got 50% health, defense, and spirit, and reduce type damage for demon, dragon, insects, and plants. So both of those look very nice. I mean, 75% to 4 different races on the killer is amazing. And then if this is another 35% type mitigation, super nice there. So definitely recommend picking those up. And then it looks like if you need to pick up some of the other materials that you might have missed, they're going to be there as well. Again, this is going to be the Xeno Stones to buy them, and that's what we use to actually craft the gear. And it looks like nothing else quite new as far as other Clash information, just the battle itself and that bonus shop that we're going to have for a limited time. So because Elena and Lespris are getting upgrades, they're giving them a banner, so you get a chance to pull them if you don't have them already. And it's kind of nice. They're actually letting you go through twice, and there's two of the cards that they're rerunning. So that's the Light Imbue and the Fire Imbue. The Light one is nice, as you can cast that on anybody. The Fire is a self-only Imbue. Both are good cards, actually. I've used both of those quite a bit. And other than that, standard step up that we used to with the split between the card that you can run twice and then the regular. The only thing that's not normal to what they've been doing lately is there's no secondary rate up units, so it's actually kind of a better banner than what we normally have because of no secondary rate up units. But if you need to pull them, they are giving you a chance because they are getting upgraded. And then we have our new Beryl Christmas unit. So he gets the secondary rate up, looks like all Earth units. And they're adding the old Christmas units, it looks like it as well. At least the 5-star base ones. They did run a special banner for the Neovision ones. So I'm not sure because they don't really note here. Or at least they're not showing the Neovision base on that banner. So again, he's got his special card step up. You can run through twice, so it looks like we'll be able to get 2 copies of the card if you want. Honestly, I don't see much of a reason to grab 2 of that card. And then he's got the other banner to finish up. So non-premium, you need 10 tickets to pity. And the secondary rate up units, same as usual, you need 15 of those tickets. So Beryl himself, we get a little bit of information from the live stream. So he's a true brave shift, very nice. Base attacker buffer and shift is attacker debuffer. His main is earth, secondary ice. So his super two-handed dagger, 242 attack. He'll get 1,000 flat attack. And then there's beast and human killer, 75%. So not bad overall. Regular trust, materia. 50% attack when using a dagger. 50% beast and human killer, and 100% equipment double hand. So honestly, that's pretty nice. Killer plus double hand attack. He's got a new leader skill. So outside of morale fights, he's got 500 attack and magic and 200 defense and spirit for Clash of Wills category. So he's the first to be just a plain Clash outside of morale fights that does more than just the standard like 300 that we pretty much see outside of morale fights. Inside morale fights, he's got the boring old 500 and everything. Oh, he's also Earth category, so it's Clash and Earth. So a little bit more useful than I thought it was. But still, outside he's only the 500 for the most part. For the big stuff, you're looking to go for about 750. But it's nice to see a little bit of improvement on Clash leader skill for outside of morale fights. Now for some of the abilities that they're showing off, Spirit of a Saint. So this is probably EX3. Finish off his chain cap, get him some flat stats and everything. And they did talk on the live stream for some numbers for these abilities. So Stuffed Animal, Heaven Mode. So 5-turn cooldown. And it's a beast killer for the party. They said it's 160. So this is a very plain, essentially killer that we see for EX3 on most JP units. So nothing too special there. I mean, killer is nice and all. Just 160 is nothing special. And then the Magnus that we can only use twice is honestly disappointing. So it's attack and magic buff with LB damage and fill limit for one ally. Fill some morale gauge as well. You can only use it twice. So according to the live stream, 350 attack and magic and only 250 limit damage plus 20 LB gauge fill on a Magnus is disappointing. For something that we can only use twice, they need to boost the limit damage to at least 300%. And like, I don't see why, especially because it's not doing defense spirit, why this can't be 400 attack and magic, 300 limit damage, and a full LB gauge. We can only use it twice. I mean, overall, that Magnus probably isn't going to see much at all. I mean, some of the stuff they talked about, really interesting. He does have, they're not showing it here, on the live stream, he does get a boost field, 50% earth plus 30% ice. So combo field and high earth, very nice to see there. He should do a decent amount of damage. We'll have to see when we get the data mine on his kit and everything, because they didn't give us too much on the live stream. So he could be good, and he could be just okay. Data mine's going to really tell us that. As far as running through the banners, I did calculate a little bit. So needing 10 tickets, your choices are to run the card step up once, and then run a second time and stop before you get the second card. Or you'd have to, after getting the card once, you'd have to do 2.5 laps on this other banner to get all 10 tickets. The price for doing that and stopping right before the second card is the exact same Lapis wise. The second banner has 0 guaranteed Neovisions, while the card step up, you at least get 2 extras on the steps 4 and 5. So it's probably a better deal to go through the card step up once and then go run it a second time and stop step 5 to get your 10th ticket. And just don't get the extra, the second card. That's pretty much all the information we have. Personally, I've been waiting for Christmas, been saving my Lapis, so I'm going to pull for him. Hopefully he's good. He does have potential from what they said on the live stream, but then again, that Magnus is a little worrying. But if you do decide to pull, good luck to you. We're going to end this video here. Hope everybody enjoyed.